Today we're going to review
Russian Roulette
by Red Velvet.
So, who is Red Velvet? Red Velvet is a girl group from SM Entertainment composed of 5 members. They originally debuted in 2014 with 4 members, but ended up adding another member in 2015. So now we have Irene, Wendy, Sugi, Joy, and Yeti. And Yeti is the newest member. Overall, Red Velvet is just a really interesting group, even in how they came to be. They debuted right after FX kind of went through all their chaos with Sully going on her hiatus during promotions, and so SM introduced this new group. And it's really funny actually because their music video for Happiness, it reminds me of this random ass music video that would appear before a Goofy movie. If you ever owned a Goofy movie on VHS, there's this music video that plays right before the movie starts. And it's like the weirdest music video. It's this group that probably no one even remembers. Really weird song. They literally play one scene over and over again throughout the video, but the style of the video is the exact same as Happiness. There's just all this animated setting stuff going on, but then the real people are walking through the setting, and it's just it reminded me of that right off the bat, and I was just that's really weird. So that's how I remember Red Velvet. Overall, pretty cool group, pretty unique, and they're definitely up and coming. So that's Red Velvet for you.
Okay, so the music video was awesome. We loved the music video. My first impression of it was super Wes Anderson with the pinks and the pastels and the moving camera where you would go from one angle and zoom out, or you would pan or something. I loved that about this music video. I also really liked how it was very playful and they were very stoic in how they looked, but what they were doing was insane. Dropping a fridge on someone or pushing someone into the street to get ran over. I thought that was really funny how they were just really stoic and they weren't really showing expression, even though they should have been screaming. One thing that was kind of weird to me is they kept having Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons on there. Maybe they thought The Simpsons was a cute, funny thing. Maybe they thought Itchy and Scratchy was more like Tom and Jerry or something, but I was kind of confused why they kept having an Itchy and Scratchy character in there. But I got it because it was supposed to be playful, but kind of a naughty playful, not just simply oh, we're cute. It was we're cute, but don't mess with us kind of a cute. Overall, it's just it was a really fun video. It was really fresh. It was really of the times, I would say, right now. Their makeup was it was a little more childish than I would have liked for what I think they could have pulled off. But at the same time, it is different looking than what a lot of girls are looking like. They weren't perfect looking, but they also were very well done. I don't know, they had a really dewy finish, more dewy than typical. But yeah, overall it was a great music video. Okay, so based on that, we're gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I think it was probably one of the best music videos I've seen in a while, where it was inventive and fun and crazy. The only thing I didn't like is how there wasn't strong vocals in the song, and so that's why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10, because it was a little bit, it was catchy, but it wasn't as strong as I think it could have been. The live performance was great as well. Again, with SM, they weren't live, which is always frustrating for me. But this song, it kind of made a little more sense. There was a lot of vocal modulation, which is really popular in pop music with the kind of stuff going on. So I liked that because it has a really nostalgic feel, especially with their costumes. Even in their dancing, they have a 70s point thing. but they're still making it fresh. They're still making it like relevant and modern with some of their modulations, some of their, you know, vocalizations. Their look as well was a little more polished in the live performance. It wasn't as kind of mucky like it was in the music video, which we preferred. Yeah, but overall, I would say the live performance was really like a 7 out of 10. They did great, but when it's not live, it's just harder to give it as much credit as it deserves because they weren't on hoverboards. They weren't doing anything insane. They were just, you know, dancing pretty typically. And we're pretty accustomed to K-pop stars being able to dance and sing at the same time. So I would have given it a higher rating, but the dance was fine, the performance was fine. If it had been live, I would have given it a higher rating. As it stands though, I mean, it was like a decent performance.
So we have 2 Korean words for you today. The first one is 마지막, which means last. And the second word, which was used quite often in this song, as well as just other songs in general when it comes to K-pop, is 달콤한, which means sweet. So, sweet.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
We'll see you next week.